This is Fanya Mambo, and these are not my views. Very bold as he talks about Kenyan politics, what is happening in the leadership, and I hope he's not going to be in trouble. But let's listen to what he thinks about Kenyan political scene. Fanya Mambo.
Of no worthy opponent. Okay. The problem I have with Kenyans is that we are used to a president who is always on top of Land Cruiser vehicles and making noise and banging his chest, opening a road from this side, and angojea 3 months and ifungua from the other side, coming and promising you things, making a lot of noise about things, so that you have decided that the standard of a president is a man who can match these theatrics. And if he can't match this energy and these theatrics, he's not a good president.
Ana charisma.
President Mwai Kibaki was probably one of our most boring presidents. His most hilarious moments were when he said, "Binadamu ya mavi ya kuku." But he performed and he delivered. I think at Kenyans we need to ask ourselves, are we looking for a bravado president who makes promises, moves with choppers from point A to point B, hires Emirati jets to go abroad, and so on and so forth? Or are we looking for a cool, calm, collected person who will sit at State House or Harambee House and work for us? The minute you discover that the standard, the accurate measure of a president is not your ability to sit on top of Land Cruisers throughout. When does he sit at Harambee House? When does he sit at State House? It's because Azili anafanya renovations. So if you guys are looking for a president whose main work is to go on top of Land Cruisers, then you've lost it. Because mnaanza kusema nani mwingine ataweza Ruto. Because you think the presidential contest is about muscle and bravado and strength. It is not. The presidential contest, in fact, I will be looking in 2027 for a person who will bring the political tone from here and bring it.
Fanya Mambo.
A guy who will come and say, wait a minute, Kenyans
Kinuthia.
cannot politic throughout. And bring down the tempo and tell people go and work now. A person who will not come and launch a road kama upuzi ingine ilifanywa hapa Nairobi. Sasa hiyo barabara inajengwa. We want a person who will come and open a complete road. Don't launch any more dams. We are tired. Don't launch, paka mna launch transformer. You know, you get a whole head of state, mnamzungusha inchi, anaenda kulaunch ma transformer na classrooms. Mpaka ingine walimpeleka Murang'a kulaunch borehole. I can get you the video. Borehole, kitu ya 3 million, mungeleta MCA. This is the nonsense we want to bring an end. In fact, I wish there was a law against launching projects. We just come up with a law for opening complete projects. Now, that's a head of state. Kibaki mlikuwa mnasikia amenyamaza, anakuja anafungua Thika Road. Amenyamaza, anakufungulia kitu ambayo utatumia. Zile barabara alifungua hapa Emali, go to Emali. Nothing. They were so shameless, walibeba mpaka ile kakoto walikuwa wamemwaga hapo. So who can beat William Ruto? None of those politicians. Why? The battle in 2027 is not between William Ruto and Matiang'i or Kalonzo or Rigathi. The battle in 2027 is between William Ruto and Kenyans. And Kenyans don't want this madness. We've gotten to a point where you're asking yourself, in the history of this country, has there ever been a time when 800,000 children have not gone to school in January? The head of state has to go around and tell wazazi pelekeni watoto shule.